Imagine a kid standing on the edge of a small island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. A kid who owned nothing, no money, no future, not even a real football. That kid would one day become the most followed human on the planet. A global icon powerful enough to be invited to the White House, standing side by side with the President of the United States, Donald Trump. This is the unbelievable journey of Cristiano Ronaldo, a journey from nothing to becoming a symbol recognized across every border on Earth. Part 1. The beginning in Madeira, 0045 to 0200. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos. Aveiro was born in a poor neighborhood in Funchal, Madeira. The house was small, the streets were rough, and his family struggled every single day. His father worked as a kit man for a local club, but he also struggled with alcohol. His mother cleaned houses to keep the family alive. Life was hard, so hard that his mother once considered ending the pregnancy because she wasn't sure the family could support another child. Ronaldo grew up playing football with anything he found: plastic bottles, rolled up socks, pieces of cloth tied together as a ball. His playground was the street. His first stadium was the concrete between the buildings of Madeira. But the kid had something rare, a fire in his eyes. Everyone who saw him said the same thing. He wasn't just talented, he was hungry. Part 2. Leaving home at 12, Chotu, Joshua 3:30. At just 12 years old, Cristiano made the biggest decision of his life. He left his family, his island, and everything he knew to chase a dream in Lisbon. Imagine being 12, alone in a city you've never been to, sleeping in a dorm, missing your family every night. He cried. A lot. He struggled with the language. Kids from the academy made fun of his accent and made fun of where he came from. But Cristiano didn't care. He wasn't in Lisbon to fit in. He was there to build a legacy. He trained harder than everyone. He ran more than everyone. And he played like his life depended on every touch. Because for him, it actually did. Part 3. The heart problem, 0330 to 0410. At 15, his career was almost over. Doctors discovered a heart-racing condition, tachycardia, that could end his football life forever. He had to undergo surgery. For a moment, everything stopped. The dream, the future, the hope. But the operation was successful, and Cristiano returned to training days later. Not weeks, days. Nothing was going to stop him. Part 4. The night that changed his life, 0410 to 0510. August 2003. Sporting Lisbon played a friendly against Manchester United. Cristiano destroyed United's defense. 19 years old, and playing like he owned the stadium. Sir Alex Ferguson watched him and said, "I want him, now." Days later, Cristiano Ronaldo became a Manchester United player, and his life changed forever. To Part 5, Rise of a Machine, 0510 to 0630. At United, Cristiano became obsessed with improvement. More training, more discipline, more hunger. He transformed his body. He sharpened his mentality. He built himself into a machine, and the world started to notice. Premier League titles, Champions League, Ballon d'Or. Then Real Madrid signed him for a world record fee, from Madeira's streets to the most expensive player in football history. At Madrid, he became a legend. 450 goals, 4 Champions Leagues, multiple Ballon d'Ors. Cristiano Ronaldo became more than an athlete. He became a global phenomenon, the face of power, discipline, ambition, and influence. Part 6. Global Influence and Meeting. World Leaders, 6:30 to 8. As Cristiano's career exploded, his influence expanded far beyond football. Governments invited him. Presidents welcomed him. Leaders wanted to be photographed with him. Because Ronaldo was no longer just a footballer, he was a brand, a worldwide symbol of excellence. He met prime ministers, royal families, billionaires, and world leaders. His voice mattered. His presence attracted attention on a global level. He represented more than goals. He represented hope. The proof that a kid from nothing could rise higher than anyone imagined. Part 7. Invited to the White House. 8 o'clock to 9:15. Then came one of the most symbolic moments. Cristiano Ronaldo receiving an invitation to the White House. Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, welcomed Ronaldo as a guest, a recognition not just of his football achievements, but his status as a world icon. Think about it. From a tiny island, from a poor, broken home, from a kid who made his own football out of socks, to shaking hands with the President of the United States inside one of the most powerful buildings on earth. It wasn't just a meeting,